Hello. Right, I'm here. My computer thought it to do a system update, so that's why it went off. Yeah, aquarium cup. Yeah, sod's law. I use a laptop and it's got like auto updates on it, so it does updates when it wants to do updates. And I was upstairs when it kicked off, so. But we're back now. Let me pin that to the screen so it's better. That's better. Yeah, so if anyone wants to see that's the full report about tangs being, or well, fish, aquarium fish not being caught for the hobby in Hawaii. Just making a brew. Made a brew. Ooh. So, has anyone got anything to say, to talk about? What's people's thoughts on the Hawaii case? Right, it's very quiet. Shut it down if it's going to be quiet. When's Rico doing a stream? My computer's just restarted, that's why I had to restart the chat. Streams always lag on phones and all that. I've noticed that a lot. What makes my coral grow or show good polyp extension? Stable water. But you know that narcosis. And I feed amino acids and carbohydrates. Click on the link, narcosis. Jump on the hangout. What don't you know yet? You know everything. There's nothing that I've got to tell you. I run trying, you know that. No, I have got a continuum block in mine. I will be getting biowarm in there. But definitely be getting biowarm in there. I've been talking to Nick about it to get some down to me. So yeah, I will be putting biowarm in there. It's got loads of manganese in it and all, which is good. Narcosis, what details do you want? I run Triton. You know, I run the Triton other methods. I run Miracle Mud in a reactor. So it's pushing through the Miracle Mud. That's all I use for that. But I also use Total Nutrition, which is amino acids, your vitamins, and your carbohydrates. I feed once a day, and I feed a range, everything from frozen to pellets to flake. And I feed one, like, eighth of a slice of nori a day, every day. I have my lights on 7 hours a day, and I think that's 70%. I have the lights down, the reds and greens down at 5%. I have the whites down at, I think the lights are at 50% at the minute. Yeah. I have my floor on low. The power reds I've got the RCWs. I've got an RCW8 and an RCW4, and they're both on low, just to give it a floor, a slow flow. So if you look at the thing there, the frog spawn. If you look how that's rocking, that's the fastest flow I have in my tank. That's all I have. You need to define what you want me to set, because I don't get what you want me to say. I do everything basic. I've got nothing in my tank, hardly. Very little. Let's say I've got a skimmer and I've got a reactor. That's it. I don't have anything. I don't run anything hardly. I don't have all the little gadgets and all that people have. Never been into all that. There's too much stuff to one, it's expensive, and two, it breaks, and I'm not paying for something that breaks. And I come in a decent system without it all. So what's the point in buying the stuff? And I am back. Part 2. Why have you deleted? Why have you deleted Instagram? You ate SYT. You ate Brett. So Narcosis wants to say, he wants to tell me about my personality of the tank. And I personally don't have a personality. Because I am a lazy reefer, and everyone knows that I am. I've not added any new coral in 6 months. I've not added any new fish in 12 months. You right, Ed? So, if people didn't know any here, Hawaii has stopped the commercial aquarium fish from being taken out of the water for personal aquariums. PB's. Why have you deleted Instagram, PB? I like your pictures on Instagram. How's your tank anyway, Ed? I've not seen you in ages. Let me just get the link on here. Right. Let's have a look what it's saying. Oh, bloody hell, narcosis. I'm not going into all that. The thing is with my fish, personally, I don't even notice them. It sounds stupid, but I don't. I never notice my fish. For me, it's the corals. The fish are just there to keep the corals alive. Did you get what I'm saying?
Good morning, Paul.
You all right, mate?
Going.
Got narcosis there. He's asking me about my personality of my tank. Like, what does each fish like? And I'm like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
He's just trying to get some conversation, I guess. You wanted a topic.
Yeah, but I think it's hard. Like, you tell me about your personality of your tank. It's not an easy one just to pop out of your head. I think it's one of them that you've got to sit down and literally write it down. Do you know, so you know yourself? Right. It's not an easy one just to roll off my tongue, as if you know what I'm saying. But it's like saying fish. I don't even notice my fish in my system.
Yeah.
Personality, I don't know.
Personality.
I don't know. It's
like
to me.
Tang is an ass. My fox face is the Cold Tang. He schools with the fox face, or he schools along with the Cold Tang.
Yeah,
it's like his buddy.
What's up, guys?
So,
hey, Ed. How's it going?
Not much. I figured I'd join for a few minutes. I gotta jump in a shower and go to a doctor's appointment soon, but if you guys want to see the tank, I can show it off real quick.
Yeah, stick it up there.
Oh yeah. Let me pin it to this thing so everyone can see it.
For some reason, I can't see my video for some reason.
I'm seeing your screen, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe you're sharing your screen. Ed?
No, I'm on my cell phone, so.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were looking at the computer or something.
Oh, I'm looking at my computer. Why can't I see it then?
I see your laptop right now. I see some other stuff. Not your laptop, your computer. There's your tank. Okay, there we go.
You see it? I have no idea why I can't see it. That's weird.
All right, but we can see it. It looks good.
Yeah.
Quite a few fish swimming around in there.
It does look nice.
Yeah, I need to do a water change. The water's been a little cloudy, but
Could be
it's not crystal clear.
Could be a bacteria bloom. The tank's pretty new.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's still new.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be it.
Is that a Satosa on the left-hand side, that coral?
So which one?
At the top.
The left-hand side at the top. What's on the top of that flat rock?
Oh, over here. That's Ganapora.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now you can see it moving.
I keep seeing them in my LFS, and they're not cheap, but I like them.
Yeah, they're awkward. You got to target feed them.
Yeah, I really don't feed it. I probably should.
And an enemy looks fake.
I know, does
The color's so bright, it looks fake.
Is
I
that
was
a
in
condor?
Petco about, yeah, I'm not sure what kind it was. I was in Petco and I was just looking at the stuff and it was labeled for $11. And I was like, you know what? For $11, screw it. I'm buying it.
Yeah, it might be a Sebek.
Yeah. It looks like a Caribbean nem. They grow massive.
He's cool,
Massive,
dude.
like three
Is that a
foot
starry or
massive.
just a lawnmower? That Blenny? Is he a starry Blenny?
Yeah, lawnmower.
Lawnmower, they're cool.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's a cool dude. I originally got 4 chromuses, but I think this guy killed the other 3 because he's still alive. But the other 3 died within the first day.
I hear that a lot with the Chromis, and they're supposed to be hardy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Live Aquaria gave me my money back for them, but
Oh, live Aquaria deal. Yeah.
yeah. And I got these Bartlett Antheas from Aquarium Care Center in Ocean.
They're cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
And then
Supposedly,
this guy, the powder brown, had flukes. I didn't know it, but I had him in there for about a week, and then he had these white spots all over him, so I freshwater dipped him, and he's good now.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Then my fairy
So
wrasse,
keep all of that.
the fairy wrasse always hides over there because the 6-line wrasse harasses him. So he
Yeah.
just hides him
Oh, I
all
will.
day.
There he goes. Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't even seen my new yellow chorus wrasse in 3 days because every time he comes out, the 6 line is on him. So
Yeah.
I hope he
I
doesn't
watched-
die in the sand.
I read something the other day, Dave. This bloke, a wrasse, 2 years. 2 years. He's not seen it in 2 years, and it came out looking beautiful.
Oh,
After two
hope
years,
so.
he's not seen it.
I'm going to try and catch the 6 line, put him in timeout. Maybe
Yeah.
I can't throw him down in a fuge because it'll be like a vacation for him. All inclusive buffet. He'll be eating pods.
I got a royal grandma in here too, but he's hiding big time. In quarantine, he's hiding from the angel. I don't know if they're known enemies, but since I put him in quarantine, he's been hiding. The royal grandma's been hiding in here the entire time. He comes out, gets a bite to eat, and runs right back in.
Huh. He doesn't like something about it. He'll be fine.
Yeah. I might put him in the nano. The nano's looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, they do well, and they like to hide in the rocks. But he should come out more once he's comfortable.
Oh,
There
the
isn't
there's-
like anybody would bully him in there.
Here's my Sally Lightfoot.
They're cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then there's my pistol shrimp right down there, too. I don't know if you can see him. It's kind of dark.
I can tell where you're pointing. I really can't see him. Looks like a frag plug from here.
Oh, I'm not sure. Sorry. He's down there. Yeah, it's too dark. I could see him, but you guys won't be able to see him.
Well,
Yeah, I
looks
gotta do a
good.
water change. The sump is dirty. We gotta do some maintenance over here soon. Empty that skimmer cup in a few.
Definitely. It's coming out of the top.
Yeah, it's coming out of the top. I don't know what the hell this is. What's that? But that's it, man. That's the system.
Yeah,
Looking really, really nice.
Thanks,
What have
man.
you been up to, buddy?
I'm pretty happy with it. I just wish the water was a little bit more clear, and but it's all right. I got to do my maintenance on it, which I have not. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, that's the worst bit of the hobby, innit? The maintenance.
Yeah. I'll find somebody to do that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. A CJ sump, self cleaning.
You can see I got a lot of brown algae in here too.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's diatoms, is it?
Woody up
yeah,
about.
it'll go away eventually.
Yeah, leave it. Thing is, if you stir it, it'll just come back with a vengeance. So you might as well leave it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll stir it, and then the next day it'll be right back. So
Yeah, let it burn off itself.
the only reason why it's white here is because the freaking lawnmower blenny paces back and forth all day. See what he's doing there?
That's doing his job. Yeah.
That's what he
You're not
does all
going to be able
day.
to have any colour there.
Well, it looks good, Ed.
Thanks,
Have
man.
you got a male Amphius there?
Pardon?
Have you got
What
a
was
male
that?
Amphius?
I don't know.
Have you got a male Amphius? You don't
Oh,
know?
male and female?
There's 3 Bartletts. I don't know if they're
Well,
male or I don't know how I would know.
I think you'll notice eventually.
I
Gotta
One
noticed.
of them will just start turning male.
Oh, okay. What is? I'm sorry. So they're going to turns what?
One will turn male.
Okay. Do they look different?
Yeah, beautiful. You'll see
Okay,
one of
I
them
guess I
turn.
have-
They start turning colour. The colour will turn deep, and one of them will start growing like a fin on its back, like a spine on its back, and you'll notice
Okay.
it eventually.
I
That's
noticed
cool.
2 of them. 2 of them were like buddying up yesterday, and they kept like going into those rocks in the center and the back there. They were like, I don't know if they were trying to hide or just hang out, or I don't know. Not to say they were laying eggs or anything, but I'm just saying they were acting funny.
Most probably finding out which one's the male. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, maybe.
yeah, like basically, they might be like, what do you call it, facing off.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird too. Is see how this clown, he's pretty happy and always up front, but this guy, always hanging out in the corners. It's like he's scared or something. He's always.
No, it's just his spot, Ed. It's just the spot he
Yeah.
chose. He's going to host that powerhead.
I guess so.
He's going to
The
host
same
it.
thing with.
The thing is, they don't naturally host that nem you've got there. They don't naturally host them. Do you know what I mean?
I got a. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say they don't because I used to have the same nem, Ed, and my clowns started
Oh, you do?
hosting it. So they don't in the wild because obviously they're not in the same bit of the ocean. But mine did start hosting it.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully they might start hosting it.
They have to.
Well, this guy's. This anemone is small right now, and he's pulled in a few times to the point where I thought it was dead, and then the next day he's open again like that.
Ed, trust
didn't know
me,
that-
they get massive,
Oh, okay.
big. Mine was smaller than that. And when I got rid of it, it was about, I'd say, 10 inches.
Should I be target feeding him every day or every once in a while?
What the nem?
The anemone?
Don't even feed it.
Don't feed it. Okay.
I never fed mine. Basically, when you feed, if you feed near it, like the fish, put the pellets in and all that, whatever falls down, they'll get anyway.
Okay. These little
I never-
shit,
I never
they don't
fed
let
mine.
anything fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never fed mine. I had mine 3 years and never fed it.
Watch, I got a seaweed bag. I'm gonna open up. They're gonna go bonkers. I'll give them a little treat. Hold on. Let me look at the floor for 1 second. All right. Look at him.
PB's had a tank 4 weeks and says all the parameters are spot on. Does she need to do water change? Why would you? If all your parameters are spot on, PB, don't do a
Yeah.
water change. Leave it.
Yeah, no need.
No need whatsoever. Now, if you had problems in your system, like things were dropping, things didn't look too ticky, you're getting blooms, yeah, I'd do a water change. But if it's looking good, your parameters are spot on, leave it.
Rock the boat.
PB, can I put my Euro anemone in a copepod tank or will it eat all my pods? The pods will stick to it, but it's not going to eat them all. I wouldn't because really, if anything, if you're going to get a pod tank, you want your salinity lower. You don't want your salinity as high in a pod tank.
Really?
In a pod tank, do you two know? But usually pod tanks are about, what, 1.022 in a pod tank. You're better off with lower salinity in a pod tank.
I just have my fuge connected. It's doing fine. It's the same as a tank. Obviously you can't have it connected in a lower salinity.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I haven't figured
That's it. Have you seen your system? Yeah. But I think if you're just doing it as a pod tank to breed, they'll breed faster and grow faster in a bit of a lower salinity.
I got you. If you're trying to farm them, you're right.
Yeah, if you're farming them, yeah.
I'm doing fine in the fuge. They seem to like the miracle mud too.
I think everything
But yeah,
likes
you know what's funny? I was going to order some, but I also ordered some Chaeto off eBay, and it came in like a Ziploc bag, and it kind of smelled a little off. But I rinsed it off.
It always does.
Okay, so that's normal. So I rinsed it off. A lot of green water came out of it, and then I put it in there. I mean, I can't tell if it's growing yet, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, give it.
Was it wet or dry?
This is the God's honest truth.
It was wet.
I grew some. I grew some in my refugium, in one of my tanks, and I got rid of my refugium and sold my tank. I got the Chaeto out of it, threw it in my back garden, and about 6 weeks later, my mate said, "Have you got any Chaeto?" I said, "No, I threw it in my garden." I went out in the garden; it was still a bit green. He put it into his tank and it grew.
Really?
That's
6 weeks
crazy.
it was in the garden.
It was just outside.
6 weeks it was just in the garden, just outside of the garden.
I'll have to go look at what
amazing.
I think I turned the dirt over it though.
Yeah. You see, over here, people just give it away. Over there, they seem to sell it to everyone, don't they?
Well,
We'll
give it away because most hobbyists get to the point where they're throwing it out, but the pet stores want to make a buck. I mean, if Ed wanted some Chaeto and I knew about it, we could meet somewhere because you also said you'd like some dragon's breath.
Yeah, Dave, I'll take some of that.
Yeah, we got to meet up somewhere at some point. I haven't been going down south at all lately.
Yeah.
And all that.
We can get some lunch or something one day and hang out.
Yeah, come up to Absolute Fish or somewhere.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that or something.
Yeah,
DB, I don't have a refugium anymore. Sorry, Dave.
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't have a refugium anymore, so I don't have any Chaeto in mine.
The Dragon's Breath is growing great, and the Chaeto's growing great. That Codium that I used to grow really well stopped. It's almost receding. So I think the other two macroalgae are taking something out of the water that it needed.
What are your phosphates in? What are your nitrate? What are your phosphates in your system, Dave?
Nothing detectable.
Low. There you go. So it's working perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
See,
I mean, I even throw in a lot of, I even been putting the Reefroids in every couple of nights just to try to boost it up a little bit. But I got to be careful because that seems to get cyano blooms going, Reefroids, if I overdo it.
TMG, 2 guys, 1 lunch, gay.
Easy, buddy. And are about 3 times smaller than you.
Yeah. You're right, Ailey.
This tank is so awesome just to watch. It makes me happy.
Well, that's exactly. See, that's what you want. If it makes you happy, it's good. If you look at it and thinking, "Do you know what? It's doing me head in this." You shouldn't have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it cost me a new car, but I have to keep my old one. I mean, I could have got a new car, but not now.
No. You have a tank.
It's got like.
Tank will last longer than a car. Be more enjoyable.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I'm having luck, too, with fish living. I had the longnose die on me a couple weeks ago, but he refused to eat. But and besides the 3 chromas that died when I first got him, everything else has been really good.
I've never mail ordered fish, so I don't know if that's a crapshoot or not.
I personally think, well, I don't know if the chromas killed each other or what it was, but Yeah, 3 of them didn't last. 1 of them did.
Who knows? Morning, Rico. Morning, TMG.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
You're right.
Chilling.
More.
Have you heard about it, Rico?
We're talking
About
Hawaiian fish.
Go on.
What about it?
No more pulled fish.
Hawaii, stop fishing. Oh, go on, Dave.
Paul saw an article as of Wednesday. There's no more fish being pulled out of Hawaii. No more.
That's not true. They appealed it on the last. They took care of that on the last day, supposedly. It got vetoed.
I mean, it's a good thing.
New one. That was a veto. That got vetoed last time. This is a new one. It's gone to the High Court, and they ruled it's stopped.
Are you 100% sure? Because I just heard
I've got the article.
It got vetoed.
I've got the court ruling here.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Sucks.
Did you hear that recently, the veto, Rico? Because he's talking.
Yeah, when I was at Magna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was that one. This was on a Wednesday because it got courts, got vetoed. The governor vetoed it, but they went to the High Court on Wednesday. The High Court said, "Yeah, it's got to stop," and it has. It's been stopped this week.
But what are they going to? They're going to appeal it, and it's going to get whatever.
Well, that's it. It's gone to the highest court now, though, hasn't it? You know what I mean? So
the Supreme Court. You're saying it went to the Supreme Court?
Haley said it went to the High Court, and it's been
give me 2 seconds. The daughter's ringing.
Been banned for the foreseeable future, is what Haley said.
Wow. Who's that? Is that Ed's tank right there? Ed, tank. Your tank looking good, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Damn. You've been putting in some work, I see.
Ed, you're the one that had to put in the supports under your house for the tank?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this floor is solid as hell, man.
Nice,
it ain't.
Nice.
I could freaking park a Mack truck in this room right now.
Rico, he said it's a little.
That's how one of my houses were. Old houses are built strong, man, too. Plus, you braced all of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I braced. I put 5 braces underneath this, and each brace can hold something like 4,000 pounds. So
2 ton apiece, each brace.
Yeah.
Good.
I literally could have got away with 1, but I put 5 just to be safe.
Well, it sounds like you're planning on upgrading.
Yeah.
He's going to buy Rico's tank. Rico upgrades. He's going to buy Rico's old tank. Ready.
Yeah.
Eventually, this will just.
I might just keep that tank just to put frag racks in and grow out a bunch of frags in it.
Big old sump.
Big frag tank.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now, working on the tank, working on some racks and stuff, and trying to organize stuff.
Ed, where are you from?
Jersey, Jersey Shore.
And you couldn't find Chano?
I went to 2 LFSs and they didn't have it, so.
Damn, none of your local guys.
Oh, you should have just hit Sabella. You should have just hit Sabella fella up. He would have gave me some.
Yeah,
I probably should have. I probably should have. Yeah. But it was only $5 for a fistful.
Yeah, that's all it takes, man. I got like a little sandwich bag. It wasn't even a sandwich bag. It looked like something you put like a quarter ounce of weed in, and that's how much I got. And dude, my whole fuge section. My fuge is about 8 deep, 11 by 12, and it literally spans the whole thing. And I'm not pulling anything out. I just checked my phosphates yesterday. I'm down to 0.0214. I'm not pulling a drop out. You know, until Austin gets his tank up, I'll give him a a little quarter ounce. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, dude!
It's like when TMG said that then, like a quarter ounce. Like we all know what a quarter ounce is. All right.
Of course, y'all do.
Only TMG, man. I don't know. I don't want to know what your nighttime job is, TMG.
Oh, it's scripting, man. Scripting. Oh man.
Wow.
But
What'd you get?
No, they shouldn't
With
be charging. They shouldn't charge nobody for
that?
Chato.
nah, I actually had to pay for.
Chato grows so
I
rapidly.
actually had to pay for mine too.
That's retarded.
$10
They should give that away if you're coming in and spending money at their store. They should give that to you if you want some.
Yeah, my LFS. He told me he
Thought
was like,
get
I'll pay
one
because they didn't have any. So my LFS had to buy it from a guy. So, you know, that's why they had to charge me. So, you know, he was like, hey, bring it back and I'll give you some store credit because I know your joint is probably growing like crazy. So, you know, I'm going to pick up some frozen food eventually when I decide to, like, throw some in a bag.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to give me some
You know
frozen
what's
food.
crazy? That a lot, like if I had a LFS, I would have a 300-gallon Rubbermaid.
Just farming that thing.
Filled, let it grow out with Chato just for my system. I don't think people understand how good Chato actually is for their system,
you know,
and
honestly,
how they keep it.
Rico, I got an argument at my LFS about Chato, man. And this dude, he's trying to sell his Pax Bellum reactor and whatever because he's just like, oh, it doesn't work. I was just like, what do you mean it doesn't work? You know, that's and he was just like, it doesn't work. I paid $700 for my Pax Bellum. I put some Chato in, and my nutrients are still sky high. I was like, that's like saying a plane can't freaking fly. Like, dude, what do you mean? Something you're doing on your end is wrong. Either you ain't reading that test right, or you're pissing in a tank. So you're doing something wrong. It has to work. It has to work. Like, you know, if it grows, it's working. Like, you know what I mean?
The tank might make it grow.
Yeah.
But it blows my mind. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to get an algae turf scrubber. I'm just like, what? Okay. Now you're going to spend. Now you're going to spend all this money.
I'm going to tell you.
So
I'm going to tell you
hold on. He spent $700 on a Pax Bellum. I don't know why the hell you would even buy that when you could go and DIY your own Pax Bellum, you know. But he spent $700 on a Pax Bellum. Now he's gonna go spend $300, $400, $500 on an algae scrubber, you know. I'm just like, hey,
listen. Listen, at the end of the day, man, and especially being on YouTube, but that's why I don't really go to LFS unless it's, you know, I'm going to get some dry goods or something like that. I try not to get in conversations because it doesn't matter what you say in this hobby. Somebody's always wanting to argue with you about something. Whether you can have $1 million system, you could show the proof is in the pudding up and how to do it, and somebody's always willing to, you know, go the extra mile to either, you know, basically call you a liar, you know, or argue with you or try to discredit you. So only thing I can tell you is, man, when you go there, just be like, you're right, and just keep it moving at that point. You know, if not, you're going to get so frustrated. It's going to be so bad. You know what I mean? I would just leave it alone.
Nah, I'm waiting for him to put up his tank ad, because he's starting to break his tank down. So I'm just looking for some good shit over his tank.
You know, even a little bit, they're not in it.
No,
like,
that's how frustrated the guy got. He's tearing down his tank. You know,
he don't have to. Well, it's easy to keep it. He's not willing to learn how to keep it down and listen to people. People want information at the same breath as they want it. They want to fight you about it, and it's like, do you want the help or don't you want the help? Do you want to understand or don't you want to understand? And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, everybody's right, you know, and just walk away. I'm you know, about it. He's going to tear down a tank that just because he doesn't understand and don't want nobody's advice. Well, sucks for him, you know?
Yeah. Great for me. I'm a lowball him. I'm gonna get me some nice corals.
Hey, on his dime, since he didn't want to hear nothing.
Right.
He didn't want to hear what you had to say, so that's on him.
So because I went there, they're trying to sell his chiller for him, and I'm like, why are you upgrading your? I think he has a 1/4 horsepower chiller. And I'm just like, why are you upgrading your chiller? Because like I can't keep my tank under like 82 or something like that. I was like, where's your chiller? He was just like, it sits next to my tank. I was like, that's your problem. You're pulling the heat out and you're dumping it right back you're in an apartment. You get what I'm saying? And he couldn't hear the logic I was saying. I was like, dude, you're taking the heat out the tank and the chiller's dumping it back in the room, taking the heat back from the room. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Like putting your air in backwards.
Exactly. It's like putting
one thing I want to say real quick, and I want to say this to Death Mage. We're talking about simple physics, math, whatever you want to put it, about how nutrients is taken up by plant matter. So at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what kind of tank you got, whose tank it is. At the end of the day, it's going to do a job. That's not going to change at the end of the day.
That's its job. It's sole job.
I don't care. That's my opinion. Everybody state their opinion, but at the end of the day, unless God comes down here himself, then it is what it is. That's just the reality of that.
Wait, what did Mage say?
She said sometimes something just don't work for people the way it is. First, she said you can't argue what works or doesn't work. But we're talking about the Chato or whatever and stuff like that.
It works. It works for everybody.
Nope. If Chato dies, it dies if there's nothing there for it, or or you're burning it maybe with the light. I mean, it's not the right light for it to whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people they use GFO and that, no. So they're not feeding it. If you're not feeding it, it's not going to grow.
Well, yeah. Exactly. What did you use GFO for? To strip the nutrients, right? So if you use the GFO to strip the nutrients, well, there's nothing left for the Chato, right?
Exactly.
So it's going to die. It's going to die.
Yeah. I think what it is, there is a process to grow it. And if people don't follow the steps of the process and miss something out or skip something, it's not going to grow.
Give it light, feed your fish.
Yeah.
Steps.
All right, folks, I got to go.
All right, Ed.
Yeah.
Yep.
No worries,
all right, Ed.
I'll try and jump in again. It's good talking to you guys again.
Good luck at the dock.
See you in a bit.
Yep. No, I ain't trying to call Mage out. I'm just saying.
Look at Dave. He grows it well. And he's got undetectable nutrients.
Right, and I'm using curly bulbs from Home Depot.
You're bugging.
I'm bugging.
Well, here's the thing. I just don't understand. I'm going to just leave it alone.
Works for me. I'm happy.
It works for everybody.
Apparently not everybody. We wouldn't be having a discussion.
I mean, some people just, I don't know. Everything has its limits.
Yeah, mate.
Whatever.
Yeah. Mage says, don't call her out because nobody's yet been able to tell her why a Cheeto dies or Chato.
Get some F2 fertilizer. Throw that in the tank.
Yeah, iron deficiency. I don't know. A lot of things.
Yeah. Dave, question here for you. Dave, did you get rid of your algae scrubber?
Get rid of your algae.
Mage, can you do you grow hair algae? Does Mage grow hair algae?
I have the small algae scrubber for the nano. I did pull it out after the fluconazole, and I just never put it back in. I threw a little Chaeto back there, and I can grow it. I actually just threw a little ball of Chaeto in the tank. Why not? Just in the cube. Sits in a corner with a rock on it, and it grows.
What's called, Dave? How much Chaeto do you pull out when you harvest it?
It doesn't grow that big because I have a lot of other macroalgae. But when it grows bigger than a softball, I usually pull it back down to about a softball. Because otherwise it'll block the light for the other Chaeto, and the other dragon's breath, and I have some Caulerpa in there. Yeah, you want some dragon's breath? Let me know next time I see you.
I've seen it. I like it. I like how they look. I mean, they look pretty cool.
Yeah, Paula gave me a little tiny, like a bud, I guess, if that's what we're using to describe things. So now I got like 2 softball sizes of it, so it's growing well. So I'd clip you off a piece, no problem. I'll give you a bud for free, bro.
Hey, roll that up. But freaking, I was just watching that Magna thing with what's his name, the guy that grows the mangroves.
Julian Sprung.
Yeah, dude wanted $300 for a mangrove. You're bugging.
You see the one he had at Palooza, New York?
Yeah, those are the ones he's selling for like $400. I'm like, you're bugging.
That's about the one you need to get the nutrients out of your tank, though.
Yeah. How do those work? Mangroves.
How do they work? I hear that
they good at pulling nutrients.
I hear you need a lot of them to do the same size as a small amount of Chaeto would do.
Okay, gotcha.
And, you got to.
Mangroves grow big, though. I've seen them in Jamaica and Florida. Mangroves grow huge. Those things probably live like 100 years, easy.
Right. But I don't think they export nearly as well as the other.
Yeah.
They're cool, though. It's cool to have a plant growing out of your saltwater tank.
Yeah. Nah, I just thought it was cool. I'm just like, I kind of understand why he's charging like $400 for it, because the guy had to wait like 5 years for it to get that size. You know what I mean? So, that's a lot of electricity and, trace elements that you got to facilitate. So.
I think he grows them right outside on his front porch, to be honest. I think he has a tank on his front porch. He used to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. He said he was just growing a lot of them. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Like Rico says, if you start talking to him and he starts going science, he'll lose you in a minute.
But freaking, yo, you know what I found in my Chaeto? Like sponges.
That's cool.
I never seen them before, but like I guess they were probably spores. But like I got a bunch of sponges in my Chaeto now. So
that's another filter feeder. So, and it doesn't even need light, so they can live in the middle of the Chaeto and be happy.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I love sponges, but I'm scared of live rock. So
it's a good sign of good tank health, in my opinion.
Is there somebody that sells sponges and brittle stars? Because I want some brittle stars too.
I think there's online. I can't think of who off the top of my head.
Locally?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Billy Pipes, and he's got some baby brittle stars.
Oh, yeah.
Word. Mile High Reef had bought some from somewhere. He's got a video like a long time ago. I saw it. He actually bought a whole cleanup crew. Had brittle stars and everything in it.
Yeah. I think they're just the coolest little things. That's why I like them. You feed a tank, everybody just sticking their arm out.
Yep. I see it all the time coming out of the rocks. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, see, I don't see that on this tank. On my Nano, man, I used to love it. You feed a tank and everybody like grabbing something. You see them pull that mysis in. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I have one rock with a bunch of zoes on it, and there's a brittle star lives in it.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of cool, when you tank, when you stir up the sand or whatever, he's got his little arms out trying to grab some stuff. Yeah, Narcosis is garf.org, but their shipping is 1980s. So is their website. They'll sell you what they call garf grunge.
Yeah.
It's just some rubble with some really good stuff in it, but it's like $80 shipping or something nuts.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Like, what's it get a seat on the plane?
So the Hawaii band thing, like, all things come from Hawaii, right?
You broke up, and I couldn't hear what you said then.
You want to know if all tanks come from Hawaii? I don't think so.
Oh.
So, like I said, there's some in Florida, but 99% of them that are in the LFSs around the world come from Hawaii.
Really? You go buy some tanks today?
Most of them.
Yeah, seriously. I'm about to go make a deposit and flip that joint.
If they're not put them up in price already.
I know it's like a commodity price.
They might even be clever, and LFSs might even order them, like put them not for sale for now.
Yeah.
Speaking of salt, I do that inadvertently. I buy snails for snacks for my fish. I mean, I buy them for cleanup crew, and they make snacks out of them. I don't buy them because they're snacks. I buy them because I need more snails. I've got a lot of babies and a lot of big snails, but the in-between ones seem to get whacked.
Dang.
I've got a turbo that's on the night shift. He doesn't want to be bothered, but I saw him last night. I couldn't believe how big he was. It's almost like a pool table ball.
Okay, I'm about to hop off here, get back to work.
Okay.
All right, man.
No worries. Catch you in a bit, Rico.
Bye. All right, man. Bye.
Beth Mage says she buys snails for her mantis shrimp.
Oh yeah, they probably beat them snails up.
Mash them right open.
My 2-spot wrasse just devours snail.
Well, I was stirring up the stand, and I still have some Nestarius snails. I was happy about that. I never see them. When I was stirring up the sand, they were out. The nano, they used to come out when I fed the tank,
Yeah, no, they come out. It's weird. My Nestarius come out when I feed the corals, like when I put Phyto. They don't really come out when or either Phyto or Mysis frozen. They don't come out with pellets.
Right. Mine never come out, but when I was stirring up the sand, I was like, wow, I got like 3 or 4 big ones in there.
Nice.
I guess they're happy with what's in the sand.
Well, I guess so. What's called? Do you ever get like hard, crusty parts of your sand?
I used to when I had a really deep bed, but I haven't lately.
Okay, because I was poking around in my sand bed looking for my wrasse because I thought he jumped. And I was just like poking around trying to wake him up because he's pretty lazy. And I just found some like crunchy spots, but I don't have a deep sand bed. It was, so I just broke him up.
Maybe some kind of worms, microfauna, all just, making a little block of sand.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, no big deal.
Something holding it all together.
Yeah. What time is it?
In a real deep sand bed, when I used to run the plenum, it would actually start to melt some of it together. Kind of cool.
Oh, where?
Yeah. It worked great till I got a puffer and he started digging through the sand.
Yeah.
Blowing the sand. You ever see a dog-faced puffer just blow? With a little leaf blower.
Yo, let me get the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Sorry, I don't have that.
My fault. Yeah, eating breakfast a little bit late. That's how we order breakfast in New York. Simple as that.
Hey, got a little corner truck.
No, bodega. Yeah, I literally just drove 20 minutes to get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah. I love working in Manhattan. You just walk to the corner and somebody's got something.
Yeah, I don't like how it tastes up north. I don't know, it just doesn't taste the same. So I come back down here.
Come to Jersey.
I just gotta shoot back to her.
Get a Taylor egg and
cheese.
Come to Jersey and get a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese.
What the hell is a Taylor ham and cheese?
Pork roll. It's really a New Jersey thing. But you'll like it.
I'll stick with my bacon.
All right. I'm telling you,
where's Paul?
To the border, you can't get it.
Yeah.
What's that thing they make down south? It's scrap or something like that? Scrapple?
I have no idea, man.
Like the worst part of a sausage?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Scrapple.
Scrapple. What part of a sausage is that?
I don't know. Scrap. It's the stuff that fell on the floor when they made sausage, I think. But that's not Taylor ham. Taylor ham, it's hard to explain. Taylor ham's the brand. Pork roll is what it is. And it's only in Jersey. I don't know why. But you get that with an egg and cheese, fried egg on a hard roll. That's it. That's all you need. Keep you going way after lunch. This is kind of like a spiced ham, maybe. Some kind of processed meat.
Like salami and things like that.
Yeah, it's similar, but not as spicy. I don't know. If you ever get the chance, try it. It's good.
Tell you what, North America's getting battered, aren't they? Mexico's had an earthquake. 3 bloody hurricanes. An hurricane that's just hit Texas. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm about to move to England, man.
Yeah, come over here, just rain.
I saw something on Facebook that said in 2010, I think, there were 3 hurricanes in the same place that these 3 hurricanes are in, and they also started with the same letter.
Yeah, no, it's not uncommon to have 3 hurricanes actually at the same time. Normally they absorb each other.
Mm-hmm.
So but no, these guys are so far apart they can't interact with each other. That's the problem.
Well, they put the 2 pictures, one on top of the other, and the hurricanes are in the same place, and they're started with the same letter.
That's
so it was like do 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 do.
Yo, let me get
Come this way because you ain't playing loud, okay?
EMG.
Yeah.
Reef, I got 2 sandwiches. I'm hungry. You're making hungry. Oh, everybody muted. It's just me.
I'm here.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Freaking come on down, man. Just run down. All he gotta do is run downstairs, run over the Ark real quick. Oh, man. I wonder why we call them ox.
What is an ox?
OCK. That's what we call the guy in the corner store in the bodega. It's pronounced. It's spelled OCK. But I don't know why. I don't know why we call them that.
Yeah. We don't even call them bodegas here. It's called convenience stores.
Convenience stores. Oh, that's pretty proper. I'm running to the convenience store.
It's all about being politically correct, I guess.
Huh?
Maybe it's a politically correct way to do it. I don't know.
Word. So wait, what do you guys call the guy in the convenience store?
The
shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper.
I don't know.
Yo, send me that power meter. Trying to do a video on these lights I got.
Oh, has a par meter? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, he has a Senai.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
To borrow
You want
it? $20 shipping.
What he said?
Pat Murphy said I could borrow his, but he's all the way out in wherever he is, Indiana or something.
Yeah. Might as well drive.
Well, might as well bring his. Yeah. You don't leave it on the bus.
I should be in Queens tomorrow, so I'll probably swing over the bridge and just get it.
I was in Queens the other day. In college, Queens to do a job, and we opened the lockbox, and there were no keys in it.
So I had to bust that open?
No, they didn't want us to bust it. We made the phone call. We said, we can just cut the locks and get 2 new locks and put those keys in the lockbox. What's the difference?
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
See if my bacon, egg, and cheese is ready. I'm hungry.
I might wait till I get better lights. These 2 lights I have, these 2 Mars operators, with the 2 different spectrums, driving me crazy.
I'm telling you, get the get Reef breeders.
Reef breeders, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I got. They ready?
Each light is doing fine. It's just when they're both on in the blue mode, I can't even look at my tank. I just draw a line right down the middle.
That's blue. No, I see it. The purple and the blue.
Like an experiment or something.
Yeah. What side of your tank grows faster?
There's all different stuff. The purple side has a lot of pallies on it, and they're going nuts. I think they go nuts under anything.
Yeah.
So it's pallies and acans on the one side, but the SDS is doing better on the blue side. So
yeah.
Nothing difficult. I mean, like bird's nests, silos.
Yeah. Yo, you know what I saw for the first time today? It's called a pink. It's like a bird's nest with like a pink tip on it. It's one of those fancy SPS. Pandora? No,
I wouldn't know.
It's like a yellow with a pink tip. I'm just like, yo, I need that in my life right now.
I got a couple that have they always look like they're half dead, but they just keep growing. Bird's nests.
What?
Real pointy. They're like green, and then there's like a white on them and a pink on them. I don't know. They don't look real healthy, but they keep growing. So why not? I lost my pride and joy yesterday. My red planet fell into the bubble tip.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's dead now.
Who'd you get it from, Sabella?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm supposed to pick one up from him, too.
It was beautiful. It never looked quite as good as when I first got it from him, though.
Yeah.
It's got some good water.
What was it? Deep red?
Yeah, it was a deep red with crazy polyp extension, almost like a millipora.
Yeah.
But, I think my urchin broke it loose, and it fell right into the bubble tip face dive.
Honestly, that's why I don't want no bubble tips, man. I'm scared that they're gonna walk somewhere. I don't want them to walk.
Oh no, this is a bubble coral. Excuse me, not an anemone.
Oh, okay.
Bubble coral, and got a nasty sting.
Gotcha.
Crazy looking.
I don't think I've ever seen one in person. They're pretty much like the same family as the Euphilia, right?
You would think so, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always either got fully extended bubbles, or at night it gets these spiky looking feeder sweepers. I got it from O because he was making room.
Yeah.
It's kind of a brown color. I want to start playing with light. I want to move it up, see if I can get it to lighten up a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen them like yellowish pink.
Yeah, I've seen some really bright white ones that are crazy looking. Long term, maybe I can lighten it up a little bit. Not enough brown and green in my tank. I need some colors.
Get some acans, man. Get you some rainbow acans.
I do got lots of them. They're probably one of my favorite because they grow great. They always have good polyp extension, looking to eat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That and the pallies, I can grow all day.
What's it called? Get some torches too.
Yeah, my LFS never has decent torches. I went to this new place that Nat King told me about. It's maybe 20 minutes from Absolute Fish, and he has a lot of Euphilia. I'm going to pick up a couple from him. They're like $40.
Yeah, my LFS has couple torches too. I mean, Euphilias in general. You know,
right?
Not the regular green ones, though. Not the regular green ones that you're used to seeing.
I have two small hammers. And they're really not growing. They're not showing growth, but they're hanging in there, so I enjoy them.
Yeah. Feed them.
Feed them. What do you feed them?
I feed my hammers will eat Fido. The torches won't.
Yeah, because anything I've put over there, I mean, they seem to enjoy the Reefroids if I target it, but anything bigger, they don't seem to eat.
Yeah. But I literally spot feed everything, man.
I have to.
I spot feed my Cheeto.
Really?
Yeah, I want to give the pods something to eat. I just mix up some Fido and throw it in my sump and cut the flow, let it settle. You know.
I figure it'll get down there when it's on.
Yeah, it'll get exactly. Because since I'm running a filter socks, I'm just like, yeah, some of the crap is probably getting by and getting to them. So, you know, they might be hungry. Just help them out. Give them a little snack every once in a while. That's how I look at it. As long as I'm not running into nutrient problems, I'll keep feeding, you know?
I don't run any mechanical unless I see it's getting a little cloudy. I'll run it like for a day and then take it out because I don't want to capture any pods or anything. I usually put just a strip in my bubble trap, the last bubble trap.
Yeah.
But it catches stuff and then all the pods find it and they're in there eating. You know?
Yeah.
When I throw out the stuff, I'm throwing out all the pods.
Yeah, that's I would never rinse my Cheeto. When I got it, I just threw it right in. I was like, whatever I get, I get.
That's what I got from Sabella. He said, oh, I'll rinse it off. I was like, don't. I want the critters.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all right. I found a piece of Aptasia last night, too. It was on a piece of rubber rock, so I just plucked it out. Put it away.
How big are they?
Aptasia?
They're not big, right? Yeah.
Well, they can be. They can get the size of like a pally-frag, but usually when I spot them, they're about the size of a zoa.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I had my peppermint shrimp, they never got any bigger than that. I'd see them and he'd see them the same time. They were gone. Oh. Like a regular little hitman. I gave him the O.
Yeah.
I just pick up another one. Hopefully I get the same Henry.
I gotta pick one up, man.
They're like $10.
Yeah, my LFS at $8.
Yep. But there's something that looks just like a peppermint shrimp that does not eat Aptasia, I've been told.
Yeah, and
Really?
they call it the camel shrimp, don't they? Is it the camel shrimp?
Camelback or camel shrimp,
Or
yeah.
Yeah. You're breaking up there, mate.
Yeah, you're breaking up, TNG.
Nah, you're gone.
No, it's not me because I'm hardwired here.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just true. So I'm driving by a bunch of power lines.
With my peppermint shrimp, once he was done with the Aptasia, he went after my Dilophoras. And he would strip one in an hour. Oh, yeah.
He went after your stylos?
Yeah, he killed a stylo in like an hour.
Dang.
I said, look, he's on that dead stylo. And I was like, wait, he's killing that stylo. He was pulling out polyp by polyp. So that's
what you do next time. Feed more.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing my coral banded. When I'm target feeding the corals, he actually grabs the end of the baster.
Yeah.
Like, give me some, give me some. So I do. And what do I have? The Reef Frenzy frozen food. I'll go through it with tweezers. If I find any big pieces, I'll give one to the anemone and then one to him. I'll make sure everybody's got something.
Yep.
Because otherwise, a tiny little clownfish will grab some big piece of fish, bring it under a rock, and leave it there.
I gotta get more hermit crabs too. They're all killing each other now, fighting for each other's shells.
I get some more shells.
I did get shells, but my hermit crabs are handicapped. So I watched a big guy pull the little guy out of his shell, try to jump in the little guy's shell, and realize I can't fit. It's a little shell, and hop back and hit. So he just killed the little guy for no reason. You know,
Shell jacked him.
Yeah, exactly. I realized it wasn't his size. Like
that video game. Just pull people out of the bar.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
Yo, this.
Yeah, there's
plenty
bacon, of shells.
Yeah. Bacon, egg, and cheese is one word, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
It's one word when you got your mouth full.
We do Taylor egg and cheese.
Yeah, it's
your bacon's crap in America. Your bacon's crap in America.
If I'm in the city and I ask for a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, I get a ham, egg, and cheese. They just figure I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what do you mean our bacon is crap in America?
It is. It's just streaky bacon, isn't it? It's crap.
What do you mean it's crap? How dare
bacon. Our bacon. Have you just type English bacon in Google and you'll difference.
Does it look like Canadian bacon?
Yeah.
The strips are round, first of all.
No.
Yeah, it's Canadian bacon.
Yeah, ours are round, British bacon.
Oh,
it's Canadian bacon.
Yeah, we don't like
Canadian?
That.
That's what we call it in America. We call it Canadian bacon.
It's round.
I'm going to look at Canadian bacon. Canadian.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah, Canadian bacon is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
No. Ooh, what's that? That's processed stuff. That's not good. No, trust me. It's not. Type British bacon in Google.
I don't have smell-o-vision. So
All right. I'll look it up when I
British bacon.
when I'm not driving.
It's proper bacon. In fact, here there's a picture here: Canadian bacon, American bacon, and British bacon. And ours looks better.
Yeah. I got no problem with the American bacon. Just saying. I got no problems with it. It ain't broke.
What you need to do is get some British bacon, and you'll realise it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh yeah.
Sliced bread ain't that good.
Sliced bread is awesome when you're poor.
Yeah. I'm Italian. We don't have sliced bread. We rip it off the big loaf.
Mm-hmm.
That British bacon looks like a little bit of the loin with a little bit of the belly or something.
Hey, D.
But it's thin. It's basically it's thin like your bacon.
But that's where bacon comes from. Isn't it the belly?
It's
right.
Yeah, but you just take the fat bit at the top, but we take the, what do you call it? The medallion of it.
Yeah, the loin.
It's the medallion of the bacon, but it's actually really nice. Ooh, beautiful.
Oh. I like the bacon for the fat mostly.
Like it crispy.
Crispy. Gotta be crispy. Gotta be crispy.
I like it burnt.
Yeah.
Burnt, no. Crispy, yes.
Yes.
That's how I like
Nah,
it.
burnt, bro. Come on.
No, I like it burnt. I've got to agree with that. It's got to be burnt.
Exactly.
Crispy. I like making it when we go camping because you save the grease. You can start a fire with that the next day.
Very true.
Why would you go camping, Dave?
What's that?
Because he's Italian. He's going to hide from the mafia, aren't you, Dave?
That's right. Sometimes we call it camping.
That's just something my people don't do.
Order the mattress.
I've seen too many films of me in American films where they go camping. They all end up dying. I won't go camping in America.
Exactly.
My friend lived over where they did all those Jason movies, right over by the place called Crystal Lake, but it's not Crystal Lake.
Not a chance would I go there.
Those Friday the 13th movies the first ones were filmed in Jersey.
Jersey, all the weird stuff happens over there. Jersey Devil.
Do they have
Friday
British
13.
scary movies, Paul?
No, we go up north.
Do they have British what?
Stephen King stuff.
Scary movies.
New England is the Stephen King stuff. Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's true.
Who asked me a question then?
No, I said, do they have British scary movies?
Do it, yeah. But
Are they
shit.
Haley put one on Facebook yesterday, and it was supposed to be scary. Everybody was laughing. I don't know what it was, but it was just a clip.
No, the crap. We don't have many good. See, all our British actors are in America, doing all the lead roles in the best films.
Yeah, because they get paid better.
Exactly.
That's what makes America great. We steal.
Yeah, but do you know what? This is the thing, right? America makes all the movies, but they're all filmed over here.
Right.
So we got to give you guys a cut so you don't complain.
No, that means we get all the money over here. You just send a little bit back over there.
What's the black British actor again?
Idris Elba.
Oh yeah, he's top.
Yo,
I like him.
He's the man.
He is. He definitely.
Just don't know names.
Yeah.
See, the best. I think the best British actors are all black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the white ones are crap.
Oh yeah. Except for Jason.
Statham.
Yeah, Statham. Your brother.
He's good.
Your brother.
Yeah. Is that with that? He's got the same physique and everything as me.
Is that the transporter guy?
Yeah, the transporter.
That's a good movie. He's a good guy.
He's good.
I like him in that
Superman's British.
There's that boxing movie with him and Brad Pitt. He's funny in there.
Snatch.
Snatch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Snatch was good.
Have you ever seen that new King Arthur film?
Nah, I don't care about your kings.
Just on the friggin' stone.
You guys were savages, man.
I like the Game of Thrones.
Still
Lots of English actors in the Game of Thrones.
You wanna catch me dead watching Game of Thrones?
Why?
Because I support my own. I support things like Power and.
Oh, do you know what? That is the best thing ever. I'm sorry, but Game of Thrones and Power are my two best things ever.
All right, here's the funny thing is they're trying to film season 3 at my job.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm at work right now. 50 Cent just canceled on us. They were supposed to start filming today. So.
Oh, you want to sneak in there? Put a little sneaky picture up on the wall. Put a little sneaky picture of a fish on the wall somewhere.
Dude, I'm still trying to convince my boss to get a Red Sea Reefer. He's kind of he's down with it, but he's kind of just like, you know, your stupid fish tanks. Just like, dude, get one. He was like, I like them, but they're stupid. You know, he's just like, as long as you come take care of it, we'll get it. Put it in the mansion. And it's like, all right, cool. Shit, I'll be snipping frags from you all day. That's gonna be my grow out tank.
Oh yeah. Oh boss, you need this coral. How much is it? $1,000. Oh yeah. Oh, bits fell off. A bits fell off. I'll sort it for you.
It's a lot bigger in the picture.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Do you know Power? The last episode. Did you watch the last episode?
Oh yeah, man. I got pissed.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that. I thought
can't
I'd be
wait
like
for them to kill Dre.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm just upset with the guy with Tasha. I'm just like, how are you gonna, like, come on, what woman would leave Ghost? Mr. St. Patrick, you know what I mean? Like, for a lawyer, you're gonna leave a kingpin drug dealer to go sleep with a lawyer? Like, come on, she has no class.
I know.
You know. And then Angela, I'm about to punch her because, oh my gosh, she knows what happened. You get what I'm saying? She knows they came for revenge.
Tommy is definitely the whitest black man I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Tommy, that's how all the white kids over here. You grew up in the Bronx or Queens. That's how they are, man.
All of them.
Almost all of them. Almost all of them, bro. And we all call them. We had two in high school. We called them Eminem. Like, we call one Eminem, we call the other one some Shady. Like, yo, Shady, come here. You know.
King of Soul says I haven't done a water change in 2 months now.
Oh,
hey, congrats,
I'm just answering this call from Nick Chan. 1 sec.
I'm about to do one this weekend. How big of a change should I do?
Don't 0%.
If everything's good, yeah, I wouldn't do any. You want to vacuum out some dirt and do that.
Yeah, I think I'm going on 1.5 months, no water change. I want to pick up some test kits for
trace elements,
potassium iodine. Yes. Yeah, because they mix the trace elements in with the next major elements, potassium iodine and what is it, strontium? I think they dose them with. Yeah, so
manganese.
Yeah, so I'm having the weirdest thing happen to me. Keeps climbing. I don't know why.
It's not taking it up. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Rather than dose, that's why I kind of playing with the mirror.
I don't dose magnesium. I haven't in weeks.
Right. I do, but just about a tenth of what everything of part A and B or 1 and 2. It's about a tenth of my 2-part. So whatever I'm doing every night, I'm doing once a week on mag, and it's just holding stable. So.
Yeah.
Again,
you dose by hand?
No, I got the dosing pump.
Okay.
I got the Fritz Chemo, yeah. Well, I do the Fritz 1 and 2 and magnesium, and then the third one I just have a little bit of water and kalkwasser. And that's just put a little squirt in every night. Because why not? Because I don't know what to dose on a fourth pump, and I figure I got it, I might as well squirt something in there every night.
So you dose alk, calc, and kalkwasser?
Yeah.
Nice. I've honestly thought about that, just to use the basically using the kalkwasser as
pH buffer to me.
pH buffer, like basically just dose it maybe 12 times a day, like every 2 hours, and right. Then whatever else I need, I'll use the alkalinity and the calcium to balance it out.
Sure, because I really so many other good things it does as far as taking harmful metals out of the water column. It precipitates a lot of bad things. It binds to phosphates. So
yeah,
I figure why not drip a little in, My numbers are staying good.
Oh, you drip it or you dose it?
It's just doses.
You run it through a dosing?
Oh, okay. 2 times a night, like 7 milliliters. I don't know how I came up with that. So it's about a tablespoon per gallon. I put it in a little gallon.
Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking.
As long as you're watching your parameters.
Yeah, honestly, I only check my parameters once a week now, man.
I never put it in the ATO just because in wintertime, say I'm using a gallon a week. In the summertime, I can go to 5 gallons a week if I'm blowing a fan. So to me, that's not...
Exactly. It's not practical.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no stability in it. A lot of guys do it, and that's fine, but maybe they don't have that fluctuation in ATO that I have.
Yeah.
Somebody's turning. I heard a blinker.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, he needs to clean out his sump, so he figured he'd change some water. Yeah, then just do what you need.
Okay.
Do what you need, but I wouldn't worry about a certain percentage if you maintaining without water changes. Then you're onto something. But you just got to watch your trace elements that you may not be dosing. So I'm hoping that the mud will take care of a lot of the trace elements. And I know I don't have nearly as much as I'm supposed to, so maybe I'll get another block of it.
You got an ICP test?
No, I didn't run anything. I don't test for it, so I won't dose for it. You know what I mean? I don't mind calcium, alkalinity, and mag. I can check those. So I can dose those. I was thinking potassium.
I'm kind of like on the fence of. No, I said I'm kind of like on the fence of who I want to go with for trace elements. If I want to go with Fauna Marin or...
I saw a very small Red Sea kit which had 4 things in it. It might have been iron, manganese, potassium, and something else for different colors.
Yeah,
I think it was for coral colors. Like one did the green colors, one did the red colors. It was only like $20 at the LFS, so I was thinking about it, but I was like, I'm really not going to test for any of this stuff. So
$20 for the full kit.
Yeah, but it was only like dropper size, 4 little bottles of each.
Yeah, because you're only putting in like one.
But, looking at Paul's tank, you see all these big corals. I've only got little frags of stuff, so I'm probably not using that much. But I have noticed growth since I've been stable for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I have my my Jedi mind trick is actually encrusting and growing. My Montipora is getting white tips on it. My Digitata is getting white tips on it, showing growth. So I'm afraid to do anything.
I'm doing all my SPS have white tips on it. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah.
I'm freaking loving it.
Don't let this, it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing.
Yeah. Nah, like I said, I just feed my tank. You know what I mean? I just feed. Right now, the only thing left for me to do is really play with the lights since I got the new lights and all I can control. You know.
Now, what lights were you talking about? Because I want to Google them. I don't know what you're talking
The Reef breeders.
Photon version 2?
Yep, that's what I got. I got a 24-inch. It'll cover a 36-inch tank. They got their par readings on it. And I got the lumen bars as well. Basically, the lumen bars, it's like retrofitting more LEDs onto the light.
369 on eBay. Damn.
What? Is that a lot?
I don't. For me, yeah. If I need 2 of them, yeah, that's more than I gotta spend.
Wait, what size tank do you have?
4 feet. So
you don't need 2 of them. You get the 36-inch one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Photon V. It comes in all the way up to I think like 70 something inches. They were at Reef Palooza.
Okay. Yeah, with the stands, they kind of look like what the ones that Rico uses. I can never think of anything. Just looking by the bracket, they kind of look like. I'm no good with the names of stuff. You know what I mean? The ones Rico has.
Or the XHO thing?
No. Just the ones he has all over his big tank.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Ocean Revives?
Ocean Revives, yeah, they look like that.
Yeah, that's why I just ditch. I ditch my Ocean Revives. Because the Reef Breeders, you control all 6 channels. So you control greens, whites, the violets, the reds, the royal blue, and the other blue. You know, I mean, the Ocean Revives, you can only control 2 channels. So what I did, I'm copying the thing he's using. ATI and whatever, and I asked Rico, and basically the numbers Rico gave me was pretty much what they used too. So I was just like, boom, right on the money. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm running right now.
Matt wants to know where you're from, TMG.
Westchester, New York.
Westchester, New York, yeah.
Oh, where he from?
He's down here in Orange, in Jersey.
Yeah, I don't like Jersey.
Don't come.
Smells.
Oh, please. Down in the Meadowlands.
Yeah. Dude, that's the worst thing when you come off the airport, when you come from like JFK or LaGuardia.
There's a spot on the turnpike
in Miami
that smells bad, but
yeah.
Well, he said the swamp smells good. Doesn't stink by my house. You go down by Kearney, that's where our garbage is, so. Again, Staten Island has that huge dump. It doesn't smell too good over there either.
Staten Island doesn't even make sense to me.
Staten Island has got a dump that's viewable from space. Now, people that don't like Jersey, fine. We don't need you here. We got enough damn people here.
Oh, please. Y'all got enough garbage.
We got enough people. And some of them are garbage. Get on the parkway at rush hour. You know there's too many people.
Yeah.
Seen some that water change automatically. Yeah, a lot of people do that. We were talking about that on one of the streams, where they actually have a doser changing like a gallon a day or something like that. Putting it back.
I mean, or you could I've seen people use servos on ball valves. So basically, their apex will kick the servo on. It'll open up that ball valve, shut another ball valve, like, you know,
right,
and do that shit automatically, which I think is pretty cool. But
in my opinion, it's a big waste of water if you're just doing that little bit constantly.
Yeah. What's going on?
Because you're not really taking out any percentage of nutrients to do it, and you're not really putting back any percentage of trace elements when you're just doing such a small, minute percent of your water volume. So you're just playing in the water, really. It's my opinion. I never claimed to be an expert on any of this stuff.
But that's the thing. That was always my philosophy. If your traces are being used in correlation with alkalinity and calcium and magnesium, finish them, you know, with just a regular water change.
Yeah.
You know. Might do a water changes. I don't know.
I change water for a few reasons. You know, if I'm like King says when he's cleaning his sump, you know, anytime I take water out, if I get new fish and I acclimate, you know, I use water to acclimate the fish. That water can't go back in the tank, so you need to put salt water back in. But I haven't done a say 20% water change in a very long time.
Yeah.
Now, in my cube, in my nano, yeah, you got to do some water changes because I wasn't running a skimmer, and it's such a small system that it's easier to just clean it out that way. It resets everything.
Yep. You don't add anything to your cube, right? Any chemicals?
A little Cockwasser now and then.
Oh, okay.
I have about a quart container. No, about maybe a cup. It only holds about a cup. About once a week, I'll let that strip in. Mix up a cup of Cockwasser and water. No, I don't quarantine. That'll bite me in the ass one day. But I don't quarantine.
Yeah.
My fish kill the fish before they can poison them.
Hold on. What do you say?
You pull it off the pool when you have a chance.
Yeah, we filled up yesterday. It's back down again. All right, cool. I'll fill it up, man. Yeah. But yeah, my shot because I'm in between Wi-Fi's.
Not sure what you said because you were breaking up.
No. I said, yeah, I'm bouncing between the Wi-Fi's right now at work. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But.
Well, in my defense about QTing, I only go to one store, and I know that doesn't.
That's my defense. That's my defense too. Just like if I go to one store,
I don't buy anything that just came in, and I only go to the one store. Not to say that, you know, the fish may be there 2 weeks, so 2 weeks in their copper water isn't going to cure whatever they had, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I justify it, and I know it still doesn't justify it, but that's how I justify it.
Hey, if it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah. Most of the fish I've lost have either jumped or been killed by another fish. I'm going to knock on some wood. I haven't had the ick. So, I remember having it in freshwater. It was no picnic. But I don't know how. I feel sorry for you guys.
Picking up two
LFSs and your mail ordering fish. I mean, that's got to be rough on the fish. And I know that's how they got to the fish store in the first place. But if you think,
yeah,
it's one more time for them to do it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So let them die and die out at the fish store. You know,
Let the strong survive.
that's it. How about
you ever see come in? Not a lot of them actually survive, man.
I've seen some dying at even Absolute Fish. You know, it felt really bad. There was a beautiful imperial angel laying on its side at the fish store the other day.
Yeah.
And somebody took a hit on that.
Nah, dude, they don't pay. They don't pay. They don't pay what you think they pay, man.
No, I know what they pay, but a lot of people think that because they pay that little that they're charging too much, and you got to figure out what it costs to just have a store, and then to turn lights on,
Exactly,
and then to have employees at the store, and you know, so it's a business, and yes, there has to be a profit. Does it have to be a 400% profit? Maybe, because that's just what the material cost that they're selling, you know, the product. But to maintain the product, and that much. So I understand, and it is what it is. If something's real expensive, hell, I don't buy it.
yeah. Somebody else.
I don't think I ever spent more than $50 on a fish. That's just my budget. That's all. Not saying you shouldn't buy those fish that have like phone number prices. If you got it and you want to do it, go for it. They're beautiful. But I'll go check out that black tang at the fish store.
There you go. Get your fix.
I might have to go buy a couple tangs today.
Yeah, right. And just price.
The new tank's going to be about 100 gallons. Maybe I can have a couple bigger tanks. Meaning ones that get big. Like I'll go buy a $50 dory. At least I won't feel bad.
My little cousin keeps coming over calling my Kolai Tang dory. I'm like, it's not a dory. Like I'm there arguing with a little kid. I'm like, it's not Dory. She was like, yeah, it's Dory. It's Nemo, his dad, and Dory. I'm just like, it's not a Dory. It's a Kolai Tang. She's like, no, it's a Dory. I'm just like, oh, you little brat.
Remember DC was arguing with one of the little girls at the school tank. She was no, the big one's his father. You can't argue that somebody watched Nemo 400 times.
Yeah, right? How dare I? I've never even watched that thing.
No, I caught little parts of the second one because it was on Netflix. Dory.
Yeah.
Looks cute.
Yeah. Yeah. What's it called? Dory had, what was it? Red Velvet Syndrome? That's what she had. Couldn't remember anything, swimming all sideways. Yeah, she had velvet.
That was funny. She'd wake up in the morning and go into the anemone to talk to Nemo. Get zapped.
Yep. That one came from Live Aquaria.
Hey, DC. Yeah, I thought that was cute. The little girl was telling me how it was. He's like, no, the big one's the female. No, it's not. That's dad. That's Merlin or Marlin or whatever his name is.
Oh wait, the dad is Marlin. I thought Marlin was a different kind of fish. I thought Marlin was like a marlin, like
Finding Nemo. His name is Marlin. Nemo's dad.
Oh, I thought it was just dad.
No.
Oh, because I was just like, I never remember seeing a swordfish in And I'm like, who the hell is marlin?
There is a marlin fish. I think you catch them when you go fishing. I think they're a good prize fish, but
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't remember seeing a swordfish because marlins are swordfishes, you know.
Yeah, you can't get one of those for the tank.
I know somebody that gets sharks and rehomes them. I'm just like, that's so freaking stupid.
They just found a place in Long Island the other day where the guy had a big pool in his basement with a bunch of sharks.
Wow.
What, he got in trouble for it?
Hell yeah. He had like hammerhead. He had a bunch of dead sharks, and he had a bunch of live sharks. Like his entire basement was a pool.
That's Alex.
So wait, which one of his jealous ass neighbors which one?
I know what he's trying to say. Which one of his neighbors ratted him out?
Yeah. Such an asshole move.
When I see the sharks, I go down to
it's not in New York City. I think it says north of the city, but it was in New York. So it might be a little up your neck of the woods.
Probably. That's crazy.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like somebody snitched on him.
Yeah, some hater.
No, but if you ever get down to Myrtle Beach, go to Ripley's aquarium. You walk through a tube, and all the sharks are swimming all around you. It's really cool.
Yeah. Yo, Seymour.
Yo.
Today?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm what? There?
Are you gonna be home today?
Yeah, man, I'm home.
All right, I might take a ride out there.
Right.
Yeah. Since I know how to get to you without.
You want to borrow the power?
Yeah, for the Senai.
All right. All right, cool.
I can see your tank. I can see your tank too.
I don't know.
Kick the kids out.
O doesn't have a tank. He just has a video.
He has a flat screen.
See what the wife says.
Gotta get clearance from the wife.
Yeah. Hey, happy wife, happy life, man. I ain't mad at you.
It can't be.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be single forever.
We'll have that par meter go into the loop. I'll get it from him, and I'll get it back to you.
Wait, why the kids aren't at school?
School. No, it's the first week, so they got home early.
What the hell? I never got home early my first week of school. Damn, they got it good now, man.
He's going to come to New York. He wants to give frags for the school tank. He's looking for donations.
Oh, DC?
Yeah.
I got some Zoa frags.
He's got all kinds of stuff he's trying to rehome. He's running out of real estate in there. Anymore.
Yeah, right?
You're going to drive up to New York for flags?
DC's like, if it's free, it's for me.
Oh, man. DC is kind of dedicated. Driving up to New York for flags? Wow.
DC loves New York.
Of course they do.
DC loves New York. No
Because you don't
scrub.
live here.
No scrub frags, just the nice stuff, he said.
I can't help you, DC. All I got is scrub frags. You got to ask O for that. O got them nice joints.
Scrub frags, I love it.
Yeah.
Yo, I hadn't even looked at the tank for like a week. I looked at the tank yesterday. I don't know what happened. Man, I gotta go clean it out. My SPS look like they're bleaching. I don't know what's going on. A couple of my SPS and I've been so busy.
What's called how hot did the tank get?
No, I got a chiller, but I don't even know what's going on. To be honest, man, I haven't done anything. So I gotta go. I'm just waiting until later today. I'm gonna systematically check everything, like check the doser, make sure it's calibrated, make sure it's been dosed, and test every parameter. I've even had a couple of Triton tests that I've been meaning to do. So I'm gonna be doing like a whole testing everything today.
Gotcha.
Oh, something to say is Triton. The nano tank looks fine. The nano tank, I haven't looked at the nano tank in like 3 weeks, and that's thriving. It looks like the more I leave that alone, the more that thrives.
Yeah.
14 gallon, that's been going longer without a water change than the big tank.
Then the big guy.
The nano tank is on Triton.
Ironic.
Is on Triton too. I just dilute the solution with RODI, so
Yeah.
I think the doser is more accurate. Is less accurate at those low levels, like that 1 mil, 2 mil level. So I dilute the solution and just dose. So, but the nano tank looks good. Nano tank looks good. In fact, I got to empty the Chato reactor today. It's full, packed to the brim.
I'll take some Chato.
You don't have Chato?
I got plenty, but I could always use more. I'm a firm believer in that thing, man.
Man,
more surface, more.
You.
He wants the critters out of your Chato. He's bio-loading.
Oh,
man. Dude, when I tell you I'm so tempted to buy, I kind of want like real live rock from the ocean, just like one piece, man.
If you're looking for pods to seed, we can put together. I mean, if Dave wants
I got, man.
You got what?
I got plenty of pods. I just like that biodiversity.
All right.
Oh yeah, he wants some of your Tritons. He's gonna melt down your Chato Triton chemical.
I don't think. Well,
wait. Do you use that Triton chemical for Chato to grow?
Yeah, I both tanks are fully on.
What is it? All right, but what is it?
There's 3 different things that he got in his Chato reactor, right? Would you get manganese?
Well, yeah, I dose. I put a few extra drops a week of manganese and. I think it's. Man, I could never pronounce this word, but I think it's
letters.
and iron. So what happens is if you have like the light we have, TMG, the light we have, Chato grows fast for a couple of weeks, and then it kind of slows down a little bit. But I think he uses up all the iron. Well, I have to dose iron. My tank was low in iron and potassium and a couple molybdenum, and I had to dose those separately.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Triton will replace tank usage, but not going. I still have to buy it extra to like bring it up to normal level. So, but
gotcha. See, I thought they were using fertilizer like F2.
I mean, yeah, I think so. But I'm about to upgrade my sump to get a bigger refugium.
What's it called? Just throw a Chato reactor on the thingies.
I do, but my sump is a. First of all, I'm not paying for it. Like someone's doing it for me.
Yeah,
so that's always good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're gonna give me like the sump is gonna be 20%. I'll be able to have a bigger refugium. And no filter socks, because right now, because I've decided not to run filter socks,
How are you going to take away that panel for the cupboard at the side?
Oh no, I'm getting like the guy's gonna make me like a fully new acrylic sump. Same dimensions.
Who? Some King?
Nah, it's a place in California, Advanced Acrylics.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Some King from the farm, the local dude.
No,
I think he's in Brooklyn.
No. Paul, what's going to happen is the filter socks area that's going to go is basically going to be two sumps. The first sump is going to be taller and is going to, that little first drain area. Man, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the sketches now, but it's going to still leave enough space for me to run the skimmer I'm running. The baffle in between the second and the return chamber, he's going to make that a little smaller, still give me about 6 inches for the return pump chamber. But, I'm going to get like that refugium area is going to be bigger.
Right. That's a bit handy to have a lot what you're doing, done it?
Yeah, Mel, bigger refugium is always better, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. It's only better if you keep it full. You know?
It was like these reefers, the
people out
made
here, you gotta.
There is no refugium in it. There isn't.
Huh?
Yeah, there's no. The newer ones have a refugium.
What newer ones? The newer reefers?
Yeah, like the Peninsula one, the bigger ones.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, but ours don't, do it? That's just a pain in the bum.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you have a big refugium and you're harvesting half of what's in there, what's the point? You know?
Yeah, but these don't have one at all.
Yeah, I know. I just never get why people do that. They harvest like 50% of their refugium. Because you're cutting back the ability to pull nutrients by 50%. You know? Yeah, it'll get back to that 100% eventually because it's going to keep growing. But until it's there.
Well, if you get to a point where it can't take any more nutrients, it'll start to die off, and then it'll put nutrients back in. So there's that school of thought. You want to keep it growing, because once it has reached the amount of nutrients that are available, it starts to leach them back in.
Or it has no space to grow.
Right. That's my train of thought. Now, if you have enough nutrients to keep it all growing, that's great. But if, like me, I'm too much running a zero system, I want to dirty it up a little bit.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of like crazy because coming into the hobby, right, I thought I was going to be fighting with nutrients. I'm like struggling. No matter how much I feed, you know, I'm up to feeding the corals like every other day. I feed 2 to 3 times a day, frozen. I'll either feed frozen twice or 2 frozen and 1 pellet twice. 2 frozen and 1 pellet, and I still register 0 nitrates. You know what I mean? It's just, I thought I would be fighting with nutrients like all these people, all these internet warriors.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of ironic that I'm in a position now where I kind of want a little bit of nitrates. I mean, my tank doesn't seem like it's hurting from not having it, but you know.
Right. Yeah.
The other thing is, I feel once the Chaeto stops growing, that's because it's taking something out of your water that there's no more of. So if you don't know what it is or how to put it back in, so using these great super lights to grow Chaeto, you're growing it really fast. So it's taking up all those trace elements really fast. Along with
definitely.
There's definitely a balance, I feel. Again, the common sense thing for me, no extra. I try to apply common sense, and sometimes it's just common.
That's all. That's all it is, man. It's common sense.
You got to know what you're trying to do.
Yes.
Don't just do something because Paul said to do it or Rico said to do it. Kind of understand what they're saying. Apply it to your system.
Use logic. That's the thing. A lot of people can't use logic.
Unless Cruz is talking, then it's just above my head, and I just go,
I actually like when Cruz talks. It's just
I do too.
Another nerd. I'm not, because I get when he uses the fancy terms. I'm just like, yes, shit I learned in school is actually practical.
I learned a new word today, you know.
Iodine.
I was doing a live stream the other day, Dave. He threw $25 on the super chat.
Oh, did he?
Hey, look at you! You about to go buy a coral?
He said that. That's a coral. Thank you very much.
25 people to get Miracle Mud.
Yeah, right.
Iodine. No, iodine sold at the drugstore isn't the same iodine. I mean, can I dip a coral in that iodine?
Yeah, you can. It's not the same. It's not the same iodine, though.
It's not the same iodine that's being used up in my tank, but it is still a good disinfectant for like an infected flag or something.
Do you have Dettol? Do you have Dettol over there?
Yeah, we got Dettol. That's a Caribbean thing, though. I don't think. Why would you, dude? Really?
Do you not know what Dettol is?
I don't know what's in it. I know my mom used to use it when I was younger.
Right. Well, Dettol. Well, one, you can gargle Dettol. If you read the bottle, you can actually gargle it in your mouth. It's an antiseptic.
Yeah,
you could gargle. You could gargle a lot of things. Doesn't mean that you should.
No. Right. So you know that it's good enough for humans to put into the mouth, right? It's good enough for humans to put. It's good enough for humans to put onto cuts, right? So you know it's good enough for you. If it's good enough for you, most of these shoes are good enough. But yeah, you can use it as a dip.
You can
I'm not saying pour a bucket in and stick it in. You put water in, and you put 2 drops in water and do it.
Okay,
and
I get what you're saying now.
It heals your coral and it gets all the shit out.
But to be honest, I don't think they sell it in the state. I haven't seen that.
You know what he's talking about? Oh, probably not.
TMG,
you don't know what he's talking about?
From Jamaica, and you don't know about Dettol, man?
No, I haven't seen it up here anymore, dude. Haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I think that's a Caribbean brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen it up here.
And me, I've never heard of it, so I don't think it's something that's common here.
Yeah.
And I've been to Jamaica, but it doesn't. Because I was in all inclusive in the grill, so it's really
okay. Look at you, baller.
I really wasn't in Jamaica. I was in the grill, all inclusive. That's a whole different thing. It's beautiful there.
Yeah, I know. Freaking
But I was drunk most of the time.
But Paul, I don't think they sell it here, dude.
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, I was happy.
It's weird, right? So all I've typed in is Dettol USA, and the thing that comes up, an alternative, and it just says iodine. That's all that comes up. Iodine.
I remember getting mercurochrome on my cuts when I was a kid. I don't even know what that is. It looked like
what?
Mercurochrome.
Have you heard of Coral RX, Dave?
Coral RX? Yeah, I think we have it here.
Right. Well, Coral RX is Dettol.
It's Dettol.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No. Coming to think about it, Seymour, is Revive Dettol as well? Because it smells the same.
It will be.
Revive's the pine sol one, ain't it?
Yeah, it has a pine sol kind of smell to it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's Dettol.
So it's Dettol. Okay, yeah.
In fact, Michael Aarons has done a video of him using Dettol to dip his corals.
Yeah.
Dip it in pesticides too, so
I ain't touching that.
No,
keep that Bayer stuff to yourself.
I did it once. I still got the whole bottle if anybody needs it. I wiped out my whole fuse.
Yep.
I probably did it wrong. I'm not saying nobody should ever use it, but I just know I screwed up royally.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Bayer. You don't really have a large room for error. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I lost every pod I had. I couldn't believe how many pods I had until I saw them all floating on top of the 20 high. I was like, oh, really? I had that many? Amphipods look like baby hermit crabs, just big.
Yo, dude, I got amphipods that look like shrimp, bro.
Yep.
It's crazy.
These bright white ones, I can see them when they're in the dragon's breath. It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Throw some pellets in there for those guys, right?
Word. Right, baby, we having shrimp tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to have to clean them. They're a little small. But
yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, when they shed their exoskeleton, you could you see it floating around. I'm just like, Jesus, these guys are big, man.
Yeah.
No, that's why I didn't rinse my. I didn't have amphipods. I had copepods. I didn't have amphipods though. Yo, Seymour. Seymour.
Muted, no? Yeah, he's muted.
No.
Kids got him.
Where they're like, daddy, daddy, daddy.
Lunchtime or something. They got his attention. I have to run out to the store, guys, so I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. Maybe I'll be back in a minute.
All right, no problem, man.
No worries.
But
TMG,
but
let
yeah,
me know.
Paul, America.
I'll definitely hook you up with some Dragon's Breath if you want. Let me know if you're
cool,
in
man.
the area.
All
Okay,
right, cool. I'm actually trying to link up with Sabella, so we'll see.
all right.
All right, man.
Well, that's where I got the Dragon's Breath from too. So ask him; he might have some.
All right, cool.
Yeah, definitely good critters in Sabella's stuff. So
Yeah. What's called? You still have my number?
yeah, I'm sure I do.
Just real quick. Yo, Paul.
Yep.
Over here, we if a pharmaceutical company, see in UK, you guys aren't. I don't think you guys are as pharmaceutical crazy as we are over here. But yeah, that's all is like they view that crap as like third world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Third world crap. So.
Def Major there, Corolarex doesn't have iodine in it. No, we never said that. It's a disinfectant.
Yeah, that's all is that shit is good.
It kills everything. Anything that's not got legs.
Because I remember when I was little, if you people with bad breath, they used to gargle that's all.
Yeah, your mum used to clean the kitchen with it, and then someone used to walk in with a smell on the breath.
And no, my mom used to clean my cuts with it. My mom used to clean the kitchen, the bathroom with it. That thing was so versatile. It was crazy. And that's what I'm saying. I think that's probably why we have it in America.
It's got a nice smell.
It smells great. It smells great. You know.
In fact, that smell reminds me of the smell of hospitals, because hospitals smell like that too.
Not over here. Hospitals don't smell like that in America. I don't like the smell of hospitals here.
Why? What smell?
You know what hospitals? You know what? They smell like formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Every time I go to a hospital, it makes me think of a funeral home. That's how much a smell. So I associate the smell of hospitals with funeral homes. I can't stand it.
Yeah, that's not a nice smell, then, is it?
Exactly. You go to a hospital that has a formaldehyde smell. You know, like my mom smelled my coral dip. She was just like, "What is that, pine sol?" I was just like, "I have no idea what it is."
So what was it over here when I was a kid? It was either Dettol or what was it? Star Drops. What's another one?
See, that's why I like England, because we got a lot of similarities.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I come to England. You just gotta promise me you have a buff thing for me.
A what?
A buff thing. A buff gal.
Oh, you mean a fit girl? Buff, we say fit.
I know. You guys say buff.
No, I don't say buff.
Yo, blood shit buff. Oh, you don't say buff? Buff?
No.
That's probably sin then.
Most probably in London. I'm from Manchester. London. We just say fit.
Nah, I like buff.
Yeah, watch this, right? I'll get Manchester slang up. I'll put the link up. Can you get the chat up there? Yeah, the YouTube chat. I'm going to try to get some phrases that you only hear in Manchester. Someone's breaking up. Yeah, TMG. Right, I don't know what's going on with this, but it's, for me, it's all jiggery, going all wrong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut it down now, and I'll either kick one back in a bit or see if someone else does. But for now, I'm going to shut it down. In a bit.